Hello. My name is Esteban Antonio. I am a chill coach. Before I guide you into this process of being chill in the midst of a pandemic, I want to give honor to today, which is Earth Day, also known as Esteban Day, because everything revolves around me. Step one, in order for you to be able to chill, take a picture of me. And then use that formula that guy, Mr. Prince, has developed. 0 plus 5 equals face. Draw me, paint me, print me out. And once you have a facsimile of me, kiss me. Basi. I know this is not me. But you'll feel better in the morning. Step 2. Find a mirror. Any mirror will do. No, too small for me. I need something larger. That will do. I want you to look into that mirror and repeat after me. I am beautiful. No. No. You're not as beautiful as me. But nonetheless, you feel better in the morning. And 3, my little brothers and sisters out there, won't you have a glass of bubbly? And if you're too young to drink, juice would do. Now again, your drink is going to be inferior to mine, but that's okay. Remember, you'll feel better in the morning.
Okay, Mr. Esteban, thank you so much for your time and coming on out here today and sharing with the people on how to chill. All right, have a good day. I hope that was helpful and that you garnered something from what Esteban had to say. Hey folks, my name is Steve Prince and I'm the Director of Engagement at the Muscarelle Museum. Oh, we have a wonderful show lined up for you today. Today we're going to cover the process of making the human ear and our continued exploration in drawing the human head. So y'all ready? Okay, let us get out the materials in which we're going to need. In order to do this workshop, we're going to need 1, a number 2 pencil or softer. You're going to need a piece of paper of any size, and you're going to need an eraser. Remember, in terms of this project, what we're going to do in drawing of the ear, I have a little model set up for us to follow along and begin to see the structure of it. Now, let's going back to one of the things that I talked about. It is this idea of gestalt. Gestalt is this idea of the whole to the part. So when we look at the ear, we want to see the whole structure in which it occupies, the space in which it occupies. And so on my paper, I'm going to make a shape that's very reminiscent to what the whole shape looks like. This being the side of our head, and this being the beginning shape of the ear. Now, how do we take that complex element and we begin to simplify it? We want to begin to see the simple structural lines that will help us to get the shape and the form of the ear, and then we can move into those intricacies of the values of the lights and darks. So one of the first things that I see is on the outer rim. We begin to reshape that. As you can see, it wraps up and around, and then we're going to begin to shape it like the person's ear which you're modeling from, and run it around down into the earlobe section. 2, I'd like for you to take that line, pull it up, wrap it around, and when you get down towards this bottom section, you're going to let it trail out. 2. We're going to take another line shape. We're going to pull from here because this is going to begin to define that concave portion of the ear. So pull it out, and down, and around, and pull it back up again. 3. We're going to define, most of we have a little dip in the top part of the ear, right up there. So we're just going to define that with just a little bit of a shape to begin to figure out the space where we're going to have another concave area in relationship to the ear. And then the last step, and you have basically the formation of the ear, is you need the ear cover. So pulling from here, you're going to pull that ear cover over and drape it right on top. And right there, you got the basic formation of the ear with 4 basic steps. Now it's time to start putting in the values on lights and darks. So I'm going to use a crosshatch mark with my marker and make these crosshatch marks. Remember, making crosshatching, the more lines you build in different direction, the more density you would get in those particular areas. So I'm going to begin to work on this under portion, pulling the tone, wrapping around. Right here in the concave portion of the ear, begin to pull and make the darkness happen inside of there. Make sure you pull some more tone into this area so that you have what is called local value. And then this top portion right here, I'm going to put a little bit of tone in here to get rid of that beginning line that we started with. And then right around the top rim of the ear, we're going to put some more tone, wrapping around into that region and working our way down. And notice how it gets a little skinnier as it comes down, but you can follow the tone. I'm going to build some more tone and just now begin to tease the various lights and darks inside of the ear. Tease them around so that I can get them more accurate. Right around the bottom part of the ear cover, we're going to begin to put some tone inside of there, working our way down to the ear lobe, draping that right on around, creating those crosshatch marks right on top of that. Pulling up, pull some more tone into this other area, right around that ear rim portion that comes all the way around. And now I'm just going to put some more local value, just creating some more tone so the ear just not white in those areas that actually has some tone based on the person's skin color. So pull it around, put some more tone up into this region. And now it's just a matter of going into it and just tweaking those little tones in and around those areas. And you're going to have a pretty accurate ear to put onto your person. No longer do you have to shy away from it because you see that everything is based on a simple structure underneath. It's about finding that simple structure and building on top of it. So after we have that all in, I can continue to draw this more and draw in more details, soften off those tones. But let us see how it is applied to our head structure. Now you notice the ear in which I laid in, I also laid on top of it the earring into that portion. So you see the very simple steps in which we're working with, folks? Next week, we're going to focus on drawing the human hair. And I'm going to show you step by step. And one of the things, I'm going to go back to that concept of the gestalt, seeing the whole and breaking it down to its individual parts. Until then, draw, practice, repetition, go through the different steps, go back to our formula, the 0 + 5 = face, and work from the simplicity stacked on top of itself to build to our complexity. And remember, art is all around you. Muscarelle in the house!